Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discussion about that business management in the business policy and business process. In one organization, how to organize. Then I will discussion about that topic. So let's start about this video. This video is very helpful for the industrial engineering purpose. So, business purpose coordination standard. In every industry, one coordination will be there, one code will be there. So, you can specify that code. So, let's discussion about that code. So, business projects. So, in BP code means business partner code means A, X, B, C, C, A, B, C, C, Y, Z. Or GXBBCCYZ. Then activity code is like that. So in our company there are so many locations are there. So cooperative office EYL, cooperative office Gripwell, even percent limited, B208, Gripwell Partner Private Limited, that one also Noida, Farm Parts Company Ludhiana, SKG Engineering Company Ludhiana, even percent limited, Vizag, even parts USA Limited, Augusta, USA, even parts Wilson, Enbridge, manufacturing OB, USA, even part Wilson, Enbridge, USA. So these are different types of partner rule there. So another is department code. So in that area there are so many departments are there. In department wise code also there, color also there. So accountant, so that one SC or L grade, business development or marketing, BD, Amber, corporate strategy and investor relation, right? IR, customer service or sales, SL, Orange, engineering and R&D, RD, cream, industrial human resource, HR, will be green, industrial engineering, IE, deep blue, Information and Communication Technology IT, L Blue, Legal and Secretariat LG, TAM, Logistics LG, TAM, Maintenance TM, Management and Representative MR, New Product Development NP, Personal and Administration PA, Planning PP, Production, Production MA, Quality Assurance QA, Store WS, Strategic Sourcing SS, Subcontracting SU, Supply Chain or Purchase SC. So CC refers to the document type. So quality instrument manual QM. So approval authority only unit head or operational manual OM flowchart FC format FR work instruction WI risk or opportunity assessment RO exit CS standard operating procedure SO unique number assigned for each business process. Device number start with 00. Unique number assigned for each activity. So that first topic is that new item code error log handling. New item code error log handling. So first of all, before start this video, then you can pass what is the error rule there. So in our company that will use in one software. So software means ERP software. So enterprise resource management. So enterprise relation map planning. So ERP software. So in that software there are a new item code how to error is coming and how to solve that error. Then you can find it. So first of all, we start this we read about that following sub entities master data should maintain in the ERP system. So following sub entity master data should be maintained in the ERP system. Item type purchase. So item purchase and ordering data, item purchase and ordering data, item location and costing data. So item type equal to manufacturing. Suppose item type purchasing equal to item purchase and ordering data, item localization and costing data. Item type manufacture. So item production and ordering data. So BOM and routing data along with routing details like cycle time, war center, machine, etc. or subcontracting rate if any. So item sales and packaging data, item location and costing data. And go to the error tab of ERP section, go to the error tab of ERP system. So go to the ERP tab or ERP section, master data management like GMD. So review and analyze the region of error log based on the process and error message data for the item code for the item. Then go to the status tab of item generals. Then go to the status tab of the item generals or respective sub entities and revalidate the region of the error. Then go for the is any sub entities that are still not defined or updated. If it is no, then go for the escalate the problem. If it is okay, suppose if it is any sub entities that are still not defined or updated. If it is no, then go to escalate the problem to ICT Unity ERP support team and by email or login at ticket on question. Then go for the within one working day. ICT Unity ERP support team to arrange to fix the problem and provide the guidance to resolve this type of problem. Then go for the suppose it is yes, then go for the on the same day after analyze or root causes, then discuss with the concerned function to define or update the master data or sub entities are required. So system automatically sending the pending list. System automatically sending the pending list of master data or sub entity data not updated in the system after creating a new item code by engineering to all concerned based on the escalation matrix defined on the daily basis. So once on the concern the function to define updated the respective master data or sub entity. Then go for the is a no. If it is okay, then you go to further process. Is it no? Then discuss with the concerned function to define and update the master data at sub entities are required. If it is yes, select the item code and republish. Then go for the is it an error? Is it yes? Then go for the again. Is the after the replenish the you see that is any error? Then go for the uh, then go for the then review and analyze the region of error log and based on the process and error message data for this item. Review and analyze the region of error log based on the process and error message data of the item. If it is no, then stop. If it is error, then go to the any again starting errors. So that is the new item called error login handling. So function wise responsibility for new item for server entities data updates are given below. So planning. So create, submit and publish the item production order data. If item type is manufacturer, industrial, update the routing details like cycle time, war center machine, etc. Sales team in case of repair. Create, submit and publish the item purchase on ordering data. In this type is purchase. BD. So BD will create and submit the publish the sales and packing data. If type is a manufacturer and it is a sellable item. Accountant. Exercise and question. Create and submit and publish the item location data. Create and publish and submit the item location data. DMC subcontracting rate if any. Subcontracting rate TPN. So packing selection or production or sales team create and publish the packing data if the type is manufactured or sellable item. System is publishing new item code or sub entities that into the respective respective company which are submitted but not yet published through the job as per the schedule defined in the respective ERP company. The system will pop up an error message in case of value or data is not matching within the group companies. System sends the pending list of items not yet submitted and every day as per the distribution list is defined. So new item code status review process. New item code status review process. New item code status review process. So new item code status review process. How to do new item code status review processes. So review the status of the new item code creation. So review the status of the new item before start. So first review that common. So this activity should be done on a daily basis. This activity should be done on the daily basis. New item code creation status will be yet to submitted. Item created but not yet submitted due to non-availability of data. Submitted. Item code created and all required information data is available. Processed. Item code successfully created. Error. So item not published due to non-availability of master data related to the item. However, system is sending the following alerts or notifications to all concern on daily basis. So that's not yet submitted, status equal yet to submitted. So item created but not yet submitted. Error status equal to submitted, but item submitted but not yet published due to an error. So system is publishing all the new item code in respective company which are submitted but not yet published through job as per the schedule defined a respective ERP company. So start. Review the status of the new item code creation or sub-entity master data updatation in the ERP using session. So review the region for the item having the status yet to submitted. So is any master data? So is any master data or sub entities still not updated in ERP? Still is any master data or sub entities data still not updated in ERP? So if it is no, if it is yes, then concern with the function to define or update the respective master data sub entity. If it is no, if it is no, then you go for the concern function submit approval the recorder item. If it is no, then go for any master data submitted still not updated in here. So if it is yes, then one for the concern function of submitted approval the recorder item data. Review and analyze the reason for the item having the status submitted and error. So is anytime having status submitted and error is anytime is any item having status submitted and error. If it is yes, if it is no, if it is yes, then follow new item code error log handling stop. If it is no, then select item code, then select item code and publish the same in case of urgency. Is it any error? If it is yes, then is any error yes, it is okay. It is no, then stop. So system is publish new item code. System will be publish new item code or submitted attend to the respective company which are submitted, but not yet published through the job as per the schedule defined in the respective ERP company. The system will pop up an error message in case of value or data is not matching with the group company. The system send pending list of item not yet submitted on every day as per the distribution list defined the system. Then indirect item code creation. That one I think direct item code, no item code creation in status review. So you know that is I can direct item. I don't know that I'm clarified. So this one indirect item code creation. So indirect item code creation start. So every 1 hour during working day, every 1 hour during working day. So group coordinator consumables to review the item code pending or submission, having status yet to submitted or not. Start. So group coordination consumable to review the item code pending for submission, having status yet to submit or not. So group coordination consumer receives if we receive the request for new consumable item code approval in case of urgency. You know, so this is the case where requester informed to group coordinator officer email or telephonically. And group coordinator consumers to check the existence. Group coordination consumables to check the existence of the items in ERP for the same description or specification and item group. So ensure the item code does not exist in ERP. Ensure the item code does not exist in ERP for the same description or specification and item groups. Group coordinator consumed can be edit the item description. So ensure the item code does not exist in ERP. Ensure the item code does not exist. Ensure the item code does not exist in ERP for the same description or specification and the group and the item group. Group coordinator consumables can be edited the same description. Group coordinator consumables can be edited the same description. And check and confirm with the requester once again for any technical specification required. Then is description matching with the item group. If it is no, then group check coordinator consumers to delete the item code and inform the requester stop. If it is yes, then group check coordinator consumers to divide to revisit description and other data once again and submitted and approval this item. So group coordinator consumables. Group share consumables to publish the item in case of urgency. System is publishing new item code to respective company which are submitted but not yet published. The job as per schedule defined in the respective ERP company. Then payment and delivery term changes. So payment and delivery term changes. Start. A situation arrives to change the payment. A situation arrives to change the payment or delivery terms of the existing business partner. So requested to fill the template change in the business partner and get the approval from authorized signature. The requesting department will following sales for customer purchase for supplier or raw material POP materials or consumables. ICT for ICT release the supplier or service provider purchase for service provider or other than ICT as per the suggestion of an individual department. So approval should be as per the approval. Battery CRP master data. Is it approved? Yes or no? Is it approved? No. Then stop. Then yes. Then request to hand over the approved template to DMC. So DMC follow change the business partner master data. Then request to validate the change in ERP. Is it correct? Yes. Then you go to further question. Is it no? Then request to discuss with the DMC. Request for justify need for change the payment terms. Or DMC to make the correction as per as required. Then stop. Otherwise, if is it correct? Yes. Then is it applicable for open sale or purchase or order? If it is no, then stop. If it is yes, then request her to arrange the make changes in the open sales or purchase order accordingly. And request to inform to account then stops. That is the past by video in business right now. So let's discussion about another in I. So that one the main important thing in industrial engineering. So you can read and understand about that in the organization structure. So industrial engineering, unit head, then HOD for industrial engineer, then IE officer, I officer role, HOD of IE industrial engineer, over whatever the role and responsibility, HOD of IE, overall monitoring a plant and machinery layout, new design and changes, new design, so overall monitoring plant and machinery, plant and machinery layout, new design and changes, ROI calculation for a new capex, capex approval, cycle time improvement, coordination of machinery installation. I officer, routing master data, work center, setup time and cycle time, updation in ERP, cycle time estimation, cycle time and also study, plant and machinery purchaser order released. So this is the acronyms in the process, and this is the capex approval in the plant and machinery. In industrial engineering, you can do it that type of format. So CapEx approval AW0IFC 01 CapEx order released plant and machinery. This is 02 plant and machinery installation coordination. This is new item code routing production data. This format cycle time estimation new item. That's it. Time and motion schedule pilot fast series lot. This is but cycle time standardization. This format cost optimization. This one fixture and design development, that is that one code, and the tooling plan that code, jigs and fixture issue, jigs and fixture that code, jigs and fixture validation process that code, jigs and fixture maintenance process that code, jigs and fixture design and development exist that code, jigs and fixture tooling released business process for Noida and Vizag region, mapped on the production tool. So one more time, capex approval. So that one will be IU manager can handle these things. Capex approval. Start. HOD IE request capex requirement from respective department. So following the purchase capacity of upgradation, new technology, quality improvement. HOD to analyze the need of the capex with respective department. So that is HOD will review and understand that about that in respective department like production, quality, maintenance. So then HOD to prepare the details of cost benefit to organization after procurement of capex and publication in consultation with the respective department. Whether the capex is required, yes or no. Whether the capex required, yes or no. Suppose no, then HODI to inform to respective department for non-acceptance of the capex requirement to the region of non-acceptance stop. If it is yes, then HODI asks to purchase or respective department to get three different quotation, then prepare comparative statement of three different quotation in consultation with the purchase or respective department or include annual maintenance cost after warranty. Prepare comparative statement of these three quotation in consultation with the purchase respective department, including annual maintenance cost after warranty, if any. So checklist for validation, technical requirement, minimum 2 or 3 supplier quotation, delivery term, quality and AMC, spare parts or availability, service person availability. So HODI to do the price negotiation with the supplier, any consolation with the purchaser respective department, HDI to prepare all justification to ensure quality and delivery. HDI to select best supplier in consultation with the respective department and purchase with the respective department and purchase. And arrange to fill the capex form with all arrange to fill the capex form with all supportive details by respective department. Arrange to fill capex form for all supportive details to by respective department. Then HDI to verify budget limit, capex with amount, budget limit, capex with amount. Then go for the HDI to send the capex approval as per the DOE. So approval should be based on the DOE designation of authority, delegation of the authority. So is it approved? Then go to further process. Is it no? Then HDI provide the necessary information or justification to some approval authority. If it is okay, then go to further process. If it is no, then HDI provide the necessary information or justification to concern approval authority. Is it yes? Is any next level approval required? If it is yes, then go to the if it is a next level approval. If it is yes, then HDI to get the approval as per the DOE. Then go for the is it approved? Yes. Then go to if it had approved yes, then go to the if it is no, if it is no, is it approved? Yes. Then go to the then go to the then direct HDI will send the approval. If it is no, then HDI will provide necessary information or justification concern authority. If it is yes, is it approved? Yes. Then go to the further approval process. If it is no, then go to the and send. Then HDI send the all send the approval email or hard copy to finance. Then what will get the capex document number from accountant. Get the capex document number from the accountant. Then go for the HDI to inform the approval status to the respective department and department account maintenance and unit. Then accountant to fill all the relevant document in the capex physical file folder. Then it will stop. Suppose is any next level approval is required. If it is yes, then go to further. If it is no, then HDI send the approval email or hard copy to finance. Get the capex document number from the accountant. Then HDI to inform the approval status from the respective department accountant maintenance and unit. Then approve to fill all the respective documents in the capex physical file order. Then stops. Then this is the capex approval. And this is the capex order released plant and machinery. This is capex order released plant and machinery. So start. HODIE to discuss with the respective department on purchase order released for plant and machinery to fill the selected supplier once the capex get approved by all approving authority. So HODIE to discuss with the respective department on purchase order release for purchase order release for plant and machinery to get the selected supplier once the capex get approved. Once the capex get approved by all approving authority, then it is a new supplier. So if it is yes, then it is no. Then we have to the other process. If it is yes, then purchase to send supplier details. Purchase to send the supplier details on the templates of the business partner code creation to DMC and for the purchase with the approval, no TPNE. So DMC to update the supplier details in ERP system. If it is no, then HODI to send the approval capex information along with the supplier details to concern the department for generating purchase intent in ERP system. Then HODI to send commercial and technical terms agreed. Then HODI to send commercial and technical term agreed to the supplier to purchase and asked to release the purchase order. Then after that purchase to release after the purchase to release the purchase order within all commercial and technical terms in finalized with the selector supplier. Then purchase to send a copy. Then purchase to send a copy of the purchase order to account to release advance payment to the supplier as required. So account to release the advance payment to the supplier as per required. Then HODI to discuss with the purchase to release the necessary document to supplier for delivery of the material. So purchase to release the necessary document e-warranty bill or etc. are required as to the supplier. Then stop. Then another is plant machinery installation coordination. Plant machinery installation coordination. Start. HODI to review. So HODI to review the requirement of the pre-installation training capability validation at supplier end after release the purchasing order to supplier. So is the supplier order is training and capability validation required? If it is no, then go to the part of project. Is it a yes? So HODI to discuss with the supplier about to the schedule and HODI to discuss with the head operation and arrange to send the person for the training and send material for capability testing at the supplier end and ask supplier to then ask the supplier if it is no then ask supplier to submit the layout drawing and supplier to submit the layout drawing for installation equipment if required. Supplier to provide the layout drawing if required. Then HODI to send the layout drawing to the maintenance and respective department for the review and confirmation. Then HODI to review the approval space as per the supplier layout with the respective department and maintenance and identify amendment requirement in supplier layout. Then HODI to arrange to make the necessary amendment for supplier layout drawing as required. So each layout is finalized yes. If it is no, then HODI to make changes required. If it is yes, then HODI to fix the physical layout with the maintenance and respective department. Respective department. Then HODI to inform. Then HODI to inform to the respective department and maintenance for the installation and after receive the equipment at work. After receipt of the GRN asset code with the allocated by finance and accountant for updation. This asset code creation that is per code insurance and labeling on asset code will be done only after receipt of installation and certificate from industrial engineering. Industrial engineering. So HODI to validate the capability specification. So HODI to validate the capability specification as per the purchase order. If application has successful installation, then go for the each capability specification as per the purchase order. Each capability and specification as per the purchase order. If it is yes, then go to further. If it is no, discuss with the supplier. Then coordination to make the then supplier. If it is yes, okay, we can go to further. If it is no, discuss with the supplier. Then supplier to make the correction as required. And then should I to validate the capability and specification as per the purchase order. If we applicable after successful installation. Then after is it capability specification as per purchase order. If it is yes, after successful commissioning and trial, the service report is issued by the supplier as applicable. So HODI to prepare the installation and PO to use commission certificate, get the sign off from returned HOD asset at HOD in charge of the industrial engineering. Accounts and ICT stores, purchase and maintenance are applicable. Then HODI to send the copy of the daily sign installation, duly signed installation or PT to use commissioning certificate to DMC of the work center code, machine code creation, DME from the work center code or machine code creation. So along with the supplier service report if applicable. Then is it a new work center? Is it a new work center? Then I officer to send then I officer to send work center detail to DMC or template from work center code from creation in ERP. Yeah, then DMC to follow the work center creation process. Then DMC to follow the work center get the machine hour rate, get the machine maintenance rate from the code of which costing teams as applicable. Custom TV is applicable. Then go to the further process. If it is no, then same is the war center. Okay. If it is yes, if it is yes, then go to the I officer. Then I go to the I officer to send the machine details of DMC template. DMC template for machine code creation. DMC template for machine code creation. For operation in the system along with the copy delete signed machine installation certificate. Then DMC to follow machine code creation process. DMC to follow the machine code creation process. Then you come to the accountant for the asset code allocation once work center or machine is created in ERP system along with the work center or machine for details installation certificate for application with equipment. So accountant to assign the asset code for new equipment and arrange the apex and asset code of the equipment for the help for maintenance of the asset register info to request and stop. This activity needs to complete it within 2 working days after the study of the equipment advance. And this is the plant and machinery installation purpose. So let's discussion about the new item code for routing production data. So this is the new item code in routing production data. Routing production data. So this is the I machine industrial engineer work. Industrial engineer work. So engineer what will do? So before time you can discuss about that an IHOD, and this one is the industrial engineer work. So I officer receive the notification from I1 or information from the engineering for the new item routing data creation in ERP. Then I officer to review the correction. Then I officer to review the correctness of the task or operation defined in the engineering. Then I officer to review the correctness of tax or operation defined by the engineering. Is the tax or operation data correct? Then yes. Then you go to further process. If it is a no, then I officer to receive. Then I officer to reject the item routing in ERP and inform to the engineering team. Then I officer to organize the meeting with NPD and engineering if required. Then engineer to re-enter the correct tax operation details in the item. Then engineering to submit the new tax or operation details. Then again it will be process like starting process. Engineering will enter again. Then it will be starting with it again. Is it tax and operation data? Is tax and operation data is correct? Then I officer to fill the templates on the routing creation. Then I officer to fill the template for routing creation and send to BD for the approval. Send BD for the approval. BD to review and BD review and validate the cycle time with the code send and approve. Is it okay? Yes. Then BD if it is okay to yes, yes, then go to further process. Otherwise, if it is no, then BD to advise the I to revisit the cycle time and organize the meeting with the NPD if required. Then I officer to change the cycle time in the template are advised by BD and get the approval If it get the approval, then BD to approve the required template. Then I officer to review. Then I officer to review the document and data available to update in the routing production data. Is all document or data available? If it is yes, then go to further. If it is no, Then the get document or data from other function as required. The function as required. If it is all documents are available, I officer to go to the production data tab, and item routings, item general direct items, and direct items, and then I officer to update. Then I officer to update the item production data for the item. So following routing details need to update for each tax and operation. Following routing to update each tax and machine, work center, average setup time, cycle time, wait time, move time, queue time, transfer batch, production data rate, automatically calculated by the system, effective and expired date. So inform to SS, inform SS to arrange, inform SS to arrange to the update and subcontract grade, inform to supply chain, inform to supply chain to arrange the update and subcontract grade, SS team to arrange the updatation of subcontract grade with the help of DMC, with the help of DMC. If it is no, then is subcontract rating is updated. If it is yes, then is okay to further. If it is no, then it says inform to arrange the updating software. If it is no, then is it subcontracted updated? Yes, then and then I officer to submit. Then I officer to submit and approve the item routing production data should be completed with the following working days after receipt of information from engineering about new item code creation for complete project within 3 days. For single item 2 days. For complete the project 3 days. Max 3 days. So then I officer publish the item routing data if it is urgent. Publish routing data. After publish system to update the routing production data of this item code on the respective ERP company. Some system will automatically update the master. System will automatically update the master data depending the item group involved for those points and values which are not affected. However, an automated job is active in ERP system to publish all items submitted data which are already submitted but not yet published. Submit will execute this job as per the schedule defined in the respective ERP company. Then I officer to publish the item routing data if urgent. And is it any error, then stop. If it is no error, then follow the new item error handling, flow handling. So that is the following the new item in error log handling system. If it is no error, then stop. It will automatically submit. Then cycle time estimation in new item. So cycle time estimation in new item start in case of new item industrial engineering. So I officer receive. So I officer receive the requirement for BD or cost estimator C for the cycle time and setup time estimation by email or feasibility review meeting. So I officer to check the availability. I officer to check the availability of operation or process which is required for developing the sample, which is required for the developing the sample. I officer to check the availability of operation or process which is required for developing the sample. Then each process exists. So production operation related in new item. Each process exists. If it is yes, then go to for the process. If it is no, then I officer to calculate the cycle time based on the standard costing methodology, referring details from the internal to get the data from the external vendor by SS. So estimation will be based on the following cross-functional team discussion point, process flow of production, in-house or outsourced production, process flow of production, in-house or outsourced production, special requirement if any, special requirement if any. So get the review and approve for the HODI, EGT, Is it approved? Yes. Then I officer to send the cycle time estimate BD. If it is no, then I officer to clarify the cycle time and that as per the HODI suggestion. Then I officer to send cycle time BD. That's all. If it is no, then pre-exist, suppose is it a process pre-exist? No. Then suppose it is pre-exist, then I officer to review the cycle study master calculation, the cycle time estimation based on the time study sheet and cross-functional discount the point and send to BD. That is the process. So I cycle time, how to cycle time estimation, how to cycle time routing estimation or some. So that is I officer you can do it. That is one by one. So that is my motive. So this you can understand about that thing. Then another one is time and motion study, pilot or fast serial, pilot time and motion study, pilot or fast serial start. So receive the sample development plan from the NPD along with the master data validation sheet. I officer to start the real time study. So I officer to start the real time study of the new item operation using standard methodology. So based on above details, prepare the time study sheet, setup time and comparison analysis with the estimated sheet. So I officer to start the real time study methodology, videography, time and motion mapping using stopwatch, in-depth process observation. So based on the above details, prepare the time study and sheet and set up time comparison analysis with the estimated sheet. I officer to get the review and approval from HODI. Is it approved? Yes, then go to further process. If it is no, then I officer to rectify the time study sheet, set up time as per the HODI suggestion and resubmit the review and approval. Then I officer to send the actual time study sheet, set up time and comparison analysis with the estimation sheet to BDC and NPD. Then stop. Then cycle time standardization. Cycle time standard. I officer received the issue regarding balancing. I officer received the issue regarding balancing or reducing cycle time in particular machine from United or head operation. Then I officer to discuss with the issue with the unit head or a head operation. Is the time study data available? If it is yes, then go to further. If it is no, then I officer to prepare the time study data of the operation and get the approval from HODI. I officer to prepare the time study data of the operation to get the approval from HODI. HODI, 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 is it approved? Yes, then go to the further. If it is no, then I officer to rectify the time study data and as per the HODI suggestion. If it is yes, if it is yes, then I officer review the time study data or master data and identify the issue, advise you. Then I officer to prepare action plan. Then I officer to prepare the action plan and call cross-functional team to discuss the action plan and get approval. Action get is it approved? Yes, then go to further. If it is no, then I officer to rectify the action plan and plan as per cross-functional suggestion. Cross-functional teams is yet member will production, quality engineering and maintenance. So is drawing change required? So if drawing change is required, yes, then it is the further was. If it is no, is a tooling modification required? If it is yes, then go to further. If it is no, is machine modification change required? If it is no, then stop. If it is drawing change is required, then register production to raise a engineering check note. Production to follow the technical change request. If it tooling, I officer to send the request to the tool room to details If it is a machine modification, IOP should request the maintenance for the capex. So all concerned to send the timeline chat for their required all concerned to send the timeline chat for their required work. So I officer to follow up with the concerned department till the completion required task. And I officer to send the monthly report to HODI stops. Then layout modification start. So a situation layout modification. A situation arise for the layout modification and production software. So situation arise due to the following new business requirements, cycle time standardization, cost improvement projects. So HDI to review and prepare the required layout and prepare the best proposal. So HDI to call the same cross-functional team to review the layout proposal in cross-functional team. Cross-functional team member will be production, quality, engineering, customer service and maintenance, facility management. Then HDI to prepare the final proposal based on a cross-functional decision. So team leader will be allocated for the project. Then HDI to prepare the implementation plan and review the cross-functional team and send to the unit head or head of operation for the permanent approval. Is it approved? Yes, then go to forward. It is no. Then HDI to rectify the implementation plan as per the unit head or operation head suggestion. If it is approved, yes, then HDI to circulate to implement, then HDI to circulate the implementation plan to all concerned. Team leader to follow the process of plan and fill the completion of all required tasks and updates of HDI. Then stop. Then cost optimization. Cost optimization set. Cost optimization. So optimization input receipt from. So HDI to prepare. So start. HDI to prepare the actual plan from the cost optimization. Optimization input received from self-identify area improvement, cost saving, operation improvement, suggestion received from user, information received from SDC or second level, cost reduction project. So HODI to log the details into the cost maintenance officer CMO registered and explore the possibility and call the cross-functional meeting to review and feasibility. Cross-functional team member will be production and quality service and maintenance engineering. So is it feasible? Yes, then go to further. Is it no? Then regret to concern and update CMO log or stop. If it is feasible, yes. If the drawing change not required, then go to the production release change not production to follow the technical change. So TCN required. Then is it tooling modification? Then HDI to send the request to tool room to the details. Then is it motion modification or change required? Then HDI to request the maintenance for the capex and stop. Then all the concentrated required to send the timeline chart for their required work. Then HDI to follow up with the concerned department till the completion of the required task. Then HDI to update the CMO register based on the budget versus actual pilot and mark the actual saving. Then HDI to send the monthly EMIS or CMO actual saving to unit head operation for the review or stop. That is the industrial engineering work. So this work is very critical work. So you can review and understand about one by one. You can read, then you can clearly understand about it. And this is the another work for the picture related. And this is the another picture in picture design and development. Picture design and development. So picture design start. Review requirement. Review requirement for the new jigs and picture for the sample development. Review the physical stock availability of jigs and picture in tool crib with the industrial engineering. That is the jigsaw picture available. If yes, then go to further process, then go to inform the industrial engineering for the availability of the picture tool crab stuff. If it is no, then allocate jigs and picture drawing number, then allocate jigs and picture drawing number. Develop develop and review jigs picture concept drawing and get suggestion from the industrial engineer and production. Sometimes you getting the drawing from the supplier. So then go for the EJ suggestion required. If any suggestion required, if yes, then go to do the if it is yes, then do the amendment as per the suggestion industrial engineer and production. If it is no, if it is no, then send jigs and pictures. Then send jigs and picture details in the item code allocation to cooperate through purchase and consumables. Then follow the indirect item code creation. Then DMC to update the item details in the ERP after receipt of item code from the group consumables coordinator. Then send inquiry to supplier with the picture drawing. Then compliance quite received from the supplier and select the best based on the UL selection criteria. Then go for the take approval from the tool cost from the head operation. Then go for the EGT capex from the EGT capex item. If it is yes, then fill the capex from form and send the industrial engineering for the approval. If it is a no, then go for the is the existing which if it is yes, fill the capex from the send to the industrial engineer for approval. Then after industrial engineer to follow the capex approval, is it approved? If it is a no, then inform to BD or PL production from the for the not approval from the capex by the management. If it is a management, then PL or BD to notify the TMT and accurate approval and detail to send the according to the assigning and the asset code and account to allocated the asset code and a new picture and arrangement the appears in the asset code from the picture and update the asset register. EGD existing supplier, then it is okay. EGD existing supplier, if it is yes, then create a purchase intent ERP and inform the purchase release to the purchase supplier order code. Then it is sent to the supplier details to the DMC with the approval note API template with the business partner code creation. So DMC to update the supplier details in ERP. Supplier details in ERP, then create a purchase identity information to purchase supplier. Then go to the purchase, then purchase to release the purchase order to select the supplier. Then the follow the supplier until the picture rebuilt. Then store the income store to follow the incoming received material from the gate and hand over to the picture from the quality assurance inspection. The NPD picture designer to inspect the picture as per the drawing, generate inspection and report all the demonstrated as per the drawing. Is the picture okay? Then easy. Okay, then yes. Then clear the supplier invoice and GRN after the picture master data. If it is no, then reject the picture updated GRN according to the form the supplier. Ask the supplier to supply the new material against the purchase order. Check picture with the items sustainability functionality. So then tool planning. Tool planning start. So review the requirement of tooling on the basis of drawing received from the engineering. Review requirement of toolings on the basis of drawing and received from the engineering. Review the SS on the tooling requirement from the sample development. Is tooling available? Yes, then stop. If it is no, then send to the tooling inquiry to supplier with the item drawing through SS. So SS to comply the quotation received from the supplier and select best supplier based on the UL selection criteria. SS team to get approval of the tooling cost from the HOD SS and HOD purchase. Then after that, corporate guidelines for the CAPEX. Is it CapEx item? If it is yes, then fill the CapEx from the all and send the industrial engineering approval. Then the industry and follow the CapEx approval from the then is it approved? If it is yes or no, then if it is approved, then what is the following the existing approval that is the assisting it will do it. If it is no, if it is no, if it is no, the is it the existing supplier, then yes. If it is yes, then SS to create the intent ERP and inform the purchase to release the purchase order and supplier, and then go to the system to follow the supplier to material receipt at work. Then SS to validate the part and tooling supplier at the end. SS to arrange the inspection of tooling from quality assurance at supplier. Then quality assurance or vendor provides the drawing and inspection report to the SS and NPT. Quality assurance or vendor to inspect tooling as per the drawing. Get report from the quality assurance report. Accept by quality assurance method, yes. The NPT industrial engineering to validate and repair the inspection. And we update the master data and GD's capacity, yes, then it will be okay. Then accountant would follow the person, then it will stop. If it is no, then inform the quality, then it get a new report and tooling supplier. This type of you can do it. Then James picture issue. So then this picture issue. So received from the James picture. Receive the Jigs picture issue request from production or NPW VTT. Is this picture available? If yes, then go to the file. If it is no, then review the issue report and Jigs picture master data. Is it issue to solve? If it is yes, then no. Then from the you can read about that. Then you can clearly understand. First of all, everybody in details all about the Jigs picture issue, how to issue in Jigs picture. Then you can clearly understand about everything. And Jigs picture validation process. And please, you can understand about this way how to validate. Start preparing early calibration schedule the Jigs picture on the basis of the master data and standard terms to Jigs picture calibration. Get the jigs picture from the tool prior to the tool of the software as per the schedule. Review the calibration jigs picture in internet quality department. Validate the jigs picture and send to quality assurance for the inspection. Quality assurance to inspect all the criteria prepared to jigs picture as per the jigs picture drawing as per the prepare inspection report. A jigs picture within the specification. It is no that quality assurance not conforming report to the industrial engineer. If it is yes, in the update the history card and replace the calculation structure and update the early calculation schedule. Then GS picture maintenance. So how to GS picture maintain? You can read about that topic. Then you can clearly understand about GS picture maintenance process. So one by one you can read. Then you can clearly understand about that. So how to maintain in GS picture? We will mention that. So how to maintain in GX picture, we'll mention that. Suppose anything will be issue now, then you can clear amendment to this process, how to maintain that GX picture. Then GX picture design and development from the existing. So how to GX picture design and development from the existing. Suppose existing GX picture is there. How to design or modify or something will modify, then it will create in the new GX and picture. So how to modify, then you can clearly read about that, understand in one by one in this PDF. Then you can clearly understand about that each picture. So we can read about that each picture validation. Then you can clearly understand in everything. This one I think again released in the capex. That one I think before topic I will clearly try that in capex approval. So this is not required. So go to the so new item for the routings. So I think before topic I clarify about that after routing production data. So you can just read and list of it. So this is the business process. You can find out this solution. So thank you so much for watching this video, and this video will helpful for the industrial engineering and quality management, and that will be. So thank you so much.